everyone, it's Char from Char's Fascination. My hand is full. Hold on. Let me put that down for a minute. Now, I know. What do I have on my eyes? Right? If you watched that video, and I'm sure you have, it just looks straightforward. Don't look over here because the camera's over there. Anyway, I have on the Xmas Wishes eyeshadow palette. That's a collaboration between Rasha B Cosmetics and lovely Justin, because it's just a beautiful palette. Now they ran out. Apparently she has another palette coming up in April. You know I'm down for that. Because this, oh my gosh, I'll tell you what I have on my eyes. I have Gingerbread, which is buildable. And that's just one go with that. And then I put Elf. I haven't fully swatched these for you. And then I put Tinsel. Okay, that's what this one is. Sorry I messed up in the other video and I called it something else. But this is what I have on my eye. And it blends out so pretty. You can do a simple everyday look with this palette. You can go from day to evening, to night, pre-evening, whatever. So, it's sold out. Unfortunately for you, it's sold out. But if you saw that video, I actually got this in my Slay Glam box, which was the last Slay Glam box of 2022. And, yeah, it is. So, let me show you real quick before I show you the other thing. You can blend this and get the most beautiful look. Like, look at that. I just don't have my ring light over here. That's what that is. But there you go. Little shimmies. Little shim. Now, a lot of you know I sew because Char's does videos, and that's the other reason why it's called Char's Fascination. You wouldn't, you know it, I start getting the hiccups. My water's over there. So, instead of using straight pin, the sewing needle straight pins all the time, I have switched. And I've been using the Witch Stitchery that I got from the Dollar General. They have Witch Stitchery. Now, what Witch Stitchery is a fusible webbing. And don't mind this, I know it went down just a tiny bit. We'll talk about that in a minute, too. And then later, I gotta go watch Anne's video, Barbara's video. I got a bunch of videos to catch up on. So, anyway, like I was saying, let's not squirrel. Squirrel, that's what I call it. So this is, I'm looking for the lid. I think the lid's over there. Whatever. Anyway, y'all know that I use these cute little fabric clippy thingies because aren't they just adorable? And you don't just have to use these for sewing. You can use these, like some creators have like a little wall with like a string and a bunch of little clips with stuff on it from other creators, right? You can use it for that. And there's nothing wrong with that. So sometimes I start to run low on those. So, you know what helps? Backup. Always have a backup plan. Always. Should have a backup plan for every situation. So, does it match that? Absolutely it does. Very matchy. So I'm going to get that opened up. And basically the same thing. Here's my thing. It's better to have backup than not have it at all. You know what I mean? Better to have it. Now the other lid is the same. I just love the antique style. My friend Diego's on his channel, Starman715, and I have one of his coffee mug merch pieces up here. Mug Monday, right? That's coming back after the new year, so if anybody's wondering. I did talk to Barbara about that. I got to talk to her again here in a minute after I'm done recording. So, isn't that cute? It's like, has the little handles, right? It's got the pictures. It's just the same picture. It's the same thing. I love these little tins. Just like anything else, you could love something. Like, it's your favorite thing and then it disappears. Now, let me show you something. Here's a huge difference, and you'll get my point on, like some of these go missing. I don't know where they went. This is the one I've been using, right? Now, take note of how many is in there. Opposed to, it's actually filled to the brim. Now, that's how this one originally was. But that's a big difference. Now, I know I have some over on Mannequin and a couple other places, but I don't feel like my first one had as many as this one. Does that make any kind of sense to anyone? Have you felt like, maybe it's just me, have you felt like you've been kind of gypped on stuff lately? Like, I kind of feel like we get gypped every once in a while. Like, we'll buy a product. I'm trying to set this now back up. We'll get a product and it only has a certain amount in it, and then when you go to get it again, it's either fuller or it's less. Does that make any sense? So also, like I said, in Anne's video, I think it was yesterday's, yeah, she was talking about they were thinking if people wanted them to continue this palette so more people could get it, is to let them know, and that way Anne can have them on her site, shopjustanne.com. She does have a website. And see if you can get this too. This has been so blendable. I'm at awe. Obviously, I haven't tried all the shades in here. If I do the red one, I'm thinking I might blend it with, this green's gonna get a lot of use. So if I do use Jolly, oh gosh, Jolly is also the name of a pilot off of the original series of Battlestar Galactica. There's this dude named Jolly. That's what I thought. I think that's a gorgeous red. I haven't played with it yet, obviously. So I think if I did play with that, let's see. I'm not sure about playing with it with that green. No, that's too much. It's too much. Let's wipe my finger off. Oh, and that's some Pigment the House. So I'm thinking Elf. Oh, there we go. And what will we do here? What do we do here? Wait, you want to make your eyes look like Christmas ornaments? There you go. That's your basic Christmas ornament color. Or Christmas-like colors. You know, the basic Christmas-like color of red, that sparkly green, and the sparkly blue, which might actually look nice together. That says she made these, so these are buildable, which I think is awesome. But yeah, I love playing with my makeup. Well, they say don't play with your food, but we can play with makeup though. But those are gorgeous. I don't know how that would look together. Blend those two. Ooh, elf and that blue color kind of mix nice together. That's not why we're here though. Okay, remember how I said the other day when I got my Slay Glam box? That reminds me, I gotta do something tomorrow. Because I thought they charged you on the 1st of the month, but no, they charge you on the 28th, so I gotta make sure I have money in my account for that. You know what I mean? I mean, I have money in my account, but I'm waiting for my Instacart to come out. Instacart is a service, not sponsored. It should be. It's a service that I use every month for grocery shopping, or you can do, depending on where you live, okay? You can do grocery shopping from there. You can shop from the Rite Aid, the Walgreens. You know, if you have a Walgreens and a CVS, you can get that. And you have a personal shopper. So, anyway, back to the thing I was going to tell you about my thyroid. Okay, so I went to the doctor yesterday. I should say nurse practitioner. Oh my God, I love her. She is amazing. So amazing. And they drew blood yesterday. The labs came back today, and she's like, your cholesterol's elevated. Now, here's a question. They never tell you which cholesterol level is elevated. And you know what controls that? Your thyroid and adenoid, or not adenoid, your thyroid and pituitary gland, right? Which is the front of the brain. A lot of people try to just say, no, that's not the front of the brain. It is located there because otherwise it's called the third eye. So why would it not be front of the brain if it's called the third eye? Okay. Which those two things can and does controls every part of your internals. Okay? And your brain. Your brain is not what controls your body. It's the thyroid and the pituitary gland. Yes. So the third eye helps. Okay? So she's saying, well, your cholesterol is elevated. Switch my diet. Well, I need to put you on a pill. Well, I'm sorry, and it's the truth. I am allergic to cholesterol pills. It could kill me. She's like, have you tried? Any of those could kill me. I cannot have them. So I can just adjust my diet accordingly and go natural path when it comes to taking care of that. She didn't argue with me. She's like, that would be fabulous. Cinnamon, turmeric. I know a lot of people out there that take turmeric pills. I prefer to have it in its powdered form because you're just swallowing that anyway. So you can put turmeric in smoothies with ginger and cinnamon, which is also a stimulant for your thyroid and other things in your body, right? Fish, rice. These are good staples in the diet. Chicken, in which I just made a chicken and rice dish tonight. And I use broth stock in with it. She's like, do you fry your food? No, I bake my food. Baking your food is a lot healthier than frying your food. I used to be diabetic. I had gestational diabetes with 3 of my kids, and it kind of lingered for a little bit. So adjusting your diet accordingly when it comes down to your health, make sure that you take care of your health. I've been a thyroid patient for 31 years. Okay. It's no joke. You just don't, it's like diabetes. Don't play with it. Because it's not something that you can risk, because it can, number one, it can give you gallstones. I've had gallstones and they went away. I adjusted my diet and they went away. Doctors were like, what'd you do? I'm like, I told you I was going to adjust my diet. They're like, yeah. I'm like, I adjusted my diet. That's what I did. Don't mind me. I'm trying to get these to be all shinier and everything. I did these nails yesterday. After I got home, I was like, I want to do my nails. I did my nails. And here's the Holo Taco that I use right here. Oh, except for the base coat. That's where I put that anyway. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's right, I put it back over there. So yeah, make sure that if you're diagnosed with something, like my old doctor, right, which I fired her ass, at the same office as the nurse practitioner, like, didn't care about my thyroid health, so I have to stay on 300 micrograms for about 3 more months. Now, everybody's immune system is different. Medication absorbs different into the human body. And that's true. Now, do a lot of doctors take that into account? No, they don't. My friend Rob had to take the money. Well, he didn't have to. He did for my health. And he took money that he was going to use for his daughter's Christmas. He's such a sweetheart. And he spent it on, I didn't know he had this money put aside. He spent it on a rental car, which we'll only have until maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. I'm not sure. And then we're carless again. But he did that so that I could take care of my health. Now, I haven't got a call from the pharmacy about my pills. When are they going to be ready? Because that needs to happen ASAP. So, and then I have to go see an endocrinologist if they answer the phone. And I have to go see about getting an ultrasound on my thyroid. I don't know how long that's been since my last one, but it's been a long time. It really has. I don't know if buffing these made them shinier. I think it did. Depending on the light, you'd be able to see them better than that. But, yeah, make sure you take care of your health. Your health is #1 priority. The crazy Russian hacker. Gotta love that guy. He loves America. He really does. He's married to an American. He just loves life in America. And he always says, safety is #1 priority. And then he'll pop on safety classes. He's hilarious. I like watching him. He's fun. He's fun to watch. He unboxed the most interesting things. Knives, axes, camping gear, hunting gear, MREs from around the world. He's just cool, fun people. He has huskies for dogs. He's pretty cool. And I don't care he's Russian. You know why? To me, people are people. Don't matter where you come from. It does not matter where you come from. And no, I don't have eyeliner on today. Crap, I don't even have foundation on. I just did my eyes. That was it. It's like, screw everything else. Doing a makeup, no makeup day. And I think it turned out pretty good. Going in light. Oh yeah, that did work out pretty good for buffing my nail. Now these right here, now I got this from Amazon when I got the package of these fake nail. And these 2 nail files, like this has a rougher surface on this side than it does on this side. But again, that's for buffing and polishing your nails or toning it down. Look. And then you buff it. Shine that back up. Gotta be bright like a diamond. Oh my gosh. So, anyway, I wanted to let you know that. I wanted to show you that. I'm probably going to go to bed soon because, you know, there's things to do. Yeah, there's things to do. Absolutely. So, I did lose some weight. I did. I lost some weight. I don't know if y'all were able to tell before my thyroid popped back up. My thyroid actually popped up on camera while I was unboxing the Slay Glam. Rasha B, which is the owner of Slay Glam, she packaged that grape for Christmas. I was like, should I go ahead and open it or should I wait until Christmas? I was like, I'm going to open it. But it was like early Christmas, but from Slay Glam Box. Now, I don't have a code with them. I'm not, you know, I used to get them and then I was like, you know, when there was a shipping issue. And then I started getting them again because I'm like, you know what? Let me give Rasha a second try. And, you know, like I said, some people out there deserve a second chance. And then I have thoughts and feelings about other people that I gave a second chance to. Don't get it twisted. I gave those people a second chance and they still backstabbed me. And I'm like, done with them. Ain't nobody getting no third chance. You know? So anyway, remember to have respect for each other, because once somebody gives you a second chance and you mess that up. Not the other way around. Maybe some reevaluation needs to happen with some people on how they treat others. Because the thyroid and pituitary gland are pieces of the internals that I'm charging my watch, my other phone. It has this magnetic charger. Since I'm with a different carrier now, I got that for free. I did. This tablet, my phone, and that watch I got for free. And then I found out my credit score. I was like, wow, I thought my credit was crap. My pay is. The other thing I need to get checked again, and I will let you know this, and then we're going to go, is my spine was injured for the sanctity of everybody else's freedom. So when you speak to a person and they say they're physically disabled, if they don't show their physical disability on the outside, it's because that's what we're dealing with on the inside, okay? I may be able to walk now, but for 5 years of my adult life, I was wheelchair bound. I know I'm headed back that way. When I sat in the chair at the doctor's office in the room, my right foot was not able to touch the floor. So that means the separation between my hip and my tailbone has made it so that my foot can no longer touch the floor when I'm sitting in one of those chairs at the doctor's office. So even though I don't talk about it, I am in pain 24/7. There's nothing I can do about it. I did find out somebody tried to get my disability taken away from me, but I have severe epilepsy. There's no cure for that. There's also no cure for growing back pieces of my spine that'll land me back in a wheelchair. There's no, I have no cures for what I have, except for trying to stay positive, you know? And then people want to be like, well, why aren't you depressed? I choose not to sit at home as a big old Debbie Downer of life. And I choose to live a positive life, even though I'm in constant pain. I choose positivity to help with what I'm going through. Does that make any kind of sense to anybody? Even though I'm going through a lot right now, I choose positivity over negativity, because negativity will just make the pain worse. I have arthritis. You haven't seen any sewing videos lately because my hands hurt. I did a TikTok and Instagram showing the hat that I made, but knitting that, my hands hurt. My hands literally hurt from doing that. But you know what? I put it down and picked it back up later. And that was the best thing I could do. Put it down and pick it back up later. Actually, I crocheted that blue and white hat. But still, the ones that I have knit, even crocheting, I had to put it down for a little while. So if that makes any sort of sense to anyone, that's even why it's hard for me to pick up the scissors to cut fabric right now because I know I need to go see a rheumatologist for my arthritis. And I have arthritis from the neck down because the train accident that took the part of my spine, or parts. I'm missing the F5, the F4, and the S at S as in Samantha, and a 1. So I'm missing the L5, the L4, and the S1 in my back. So the L is lumbar, and I'm missing it. It dissolved. I will never get it back. There's nothing for that, not even surgery. And I don't want that surgery anyway because it could make it worse. So anyway, I babbled on for too long. Stay happy, stay healthy, because stay positive, because that does help with situations. And as always, stay blessed. And if I'm not back on here for something, I don't know, maybe. If I'm not on here before Christmas, y'all have a Merry Christmas. You hear me? A Merry Christmas. I know Hanukkah's going on, so happy Hanukkah to all the Jewish community out there. So it's happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and a haunted New Year. And try to scare up some positivity because it helps. And I will see you in the next one.